Hello, everyone. How are you this Wednesday? It has been a busy week for us. I know it has for you all as well. Hello, Melanie, Gretchen, Brandon, Denise. I know Lori is here. I saw Lori and Tanya. Hello, Marilyn, Missy. Hey, let's see here. Patricia, Marcia. Lots of friends. Hello, Kelley. Kelley with an EY. I like Kelley with an EY. So hello. So let's give a little hello, Tanya. Long time no see. Okay, little housekeeping. Some things in the release have sold out. Never fear. We have already done a reorder to restock, and those should be in shortly. If there's something that is sold out that you had your eyeballs on, hit that little notify me button on that product page and you'll get an email as soon as those are loaded up and ready to go. So tonight we have a special night. I mentioned a week or so ago that I always do like a Christmas caddy or some kind of tray, something that I put like anything and everything sparkly, ribbony that I want to use, or I think I may want to use on my Christmas cards or especially gift tags. I make so many cards here with you guys that a lot of times when I'm just crafting in my free time, I love to make gift tags. They're quick and easy. I can still use all my supplies. And so a lot of these little things that I've pulled out to do my gift tags. And so we're going to do that tonight. And so I'm going to start out by showing you my tray / caddy and all my little goodies. And then I am going to make a gift tag. I haven't decided yet whether this is going to be the gift tag that's going to go on a friend from church's baby's gift with the rocking horse, or if I'm going to save it for her birthday gift. Who knows? Because it could go either way. So I'm going to set that stuff aside and we're going to get to all of the crafty goodies. Maybe this will give you some ideas. I don't know, but it's fun. It's fun to see like all the things. Okay, so I've got a wide view here on my screen. I'm going to stand up so I can pick up this big, large tray, and I am going to slide it over so we can look at one end first. So this is like all the little goodies, and then we'll get to like all the big goodies next. But I put everything that I think I might want to use all in a tray, and it sits over in the side of my craft room. And then when I'm ready to create Christmassy things, I pull this out, and then I've got all kinds of little things to choose from, right? So in this section, I have a old vintage little muffin tin that is full of all kinds of the little stuff. So I've got like the little bells here that are fun to put on both cards and tags. Now these little guys, and these are the little Tim Holtz, what are they? Ideology. I can never say that. Little bells, and there's different like shapes and sizes in those packs, and we did have these at Honeybee. You might check on that. And then some of these things I just grab from like wherever. So like at our big box hobby stores, or if I see something little that's Christmassy, normally I grab it. A lot of these things are like, when, especially in our big box stores where they have the little miniatures for miniature trees with miniature ornaments and things like that. That stuff, like these little stockings, perfect for cards and gift tags. Okay. So I've got little pine cones. I've got little holly doodadders. I've got little tiny wreaths. I've got little tiny peppermints. And of course, this is full of all of our little clay bit mixes, and you can find those on the website. I've got little tiny snowmen, perfect for like little ornaments. I could even put that as a little, just a little something to hang on a little gift tag. Of course, I've got a big old bell. I have had these little guys for years. I think that these are a Tim Holtz product as well, but they're the little like measure rulers. That's what they are, measurers. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys know me and you know Kelley's craziness. They're measures, they're rulers, you guys. So little tiny rulers that would be cute on like little kids' gift tags with a little, I mean, you can zhuzh them up however you want, right? Okay, if I move in to this section, this is where we're going to start getting like glittery and fun. So I pulled out a lot of my pins. So I've got gold and silver. And these are the Signo Uniball pins. We have a 3-pack at Honeybee that comes with white, gold, and silver. Perfect to add a little bit of sparkle on anything, really. Your florals, your envelopes. You could even write or address your envelopes with these. So I've got those amazing pins. And then for all of my little like crittery type things, this specific, the glaze black, and it's the Sakura brand, the black especially. I prefer the black this, not the white. For white, I suggest this one. It's that's just my own little suggestion in crafting. Okay, getting into glitter. So I have the Nuvo. This is the Midas Touch. So this is the gold one. So this is going to add lots of shimmery, pretty gold. If I get it going here, you can see that that's going to be all gold sparkle. And I like this one because it's the gold sparkle, but the liquid that it is in is clear. So you're just going to get lots of pretty gold sparkle. And then this one is the one that you guys have probably seen lots before. Let me see if I can open this without making like a total mess. But this is just like your kind of iridescent, like basic shimmer. And you can see I've got the liquid out there, so you're not going to be able to see it as well. But this is just the regular shimmer. Okay. All right. And I'm going to look here because trying to find you is hard. Okay. Okay. All right. We're all good here. Okay. For your Christmas cookies, so like the Lovely Layers cookies, this is what I used for icing. You could use anything really that is like a opaque white drop, a stickle type thing. So when this one comes out, it is a nice, and I don't want to make a mess here. Hold on. If I can get it to come out without spraying across my room. I've done that before. Ask me how I know. So it is going to be white like you are piping icing onto your little cookies. So this is the Nuvo, what is it called? Crystal Drops, and it is in a white gloss. And I know that those are going to be hard to see there. White gloss for icing. But you could always use things like this as well. So I love the Stickles Crystal, and I love the Stickles Stardust. So these are my favorite. And let me show you why. So the Stickles Crystal is going to give you more. If I hold it up here in the light, do you see how this one reads more of that iridescent, where it's going to pick up like almost a green, blue, things like that when I shine it in the light? The Stardust is more of just a shimmery, silvery glitter in there. So this one has more of the iridescence, where you're going to get all kinds of like shimmery colors. See the green when I shine it in the light? And then this one is going to be more of just really great sparkle. So Stardust, sparkle like a star. And crystal is going to be just like that. Just like a crystal, if it's hanging in your window, you're going to get that kind of little rainbowy, iridescent effect. Okay. Let's see here. Any questions? How old are we talking, Anne? I have some that is 10 years old and it still works. Okay. You guys are doing your thing. All right. And then we have our little wax area. So I put our new melts in here. So I've got the North Pole, which is our more classic colors. And then I have the fun gingerbread colors as well. We've got our new little stampers with the little gingerbread guy. I love using these on my cards. like on the front of my cards rather than on the envelope. So don't forget about, zhuzhing your little projects up in different ways than you may think that they're intended. All right, I've got the good old snow text. So this is the stuff that I use as snow on everything. It's that gritty. Let me see if I can get down here. I'm going to hold it up. If I pick it up like so, it is this like gritty, sandy white paste. Do you see how when I do that, like I'm getting that white color, but see the grit in that? That's how it's going to dry on your projects, just like that. Now, I have to be really careful with this product if I'm using my distress oxides or distress inks, because as you know, those inks are water reactive, but they're liquid reactive. So I'm just really careful when I apply this over my any kind of distress stuff. It works super well if you're going to do just on colored cardstock. You're not going to have any issues at all. Then I've got some really fine, really sparkly glitter. You can kind of find that anywhere. All right. Let's get into distress. This is distress frosted crystal, and it is very fine, very, very finely milled. And let's see, this is translucent embossing powder. So this is like if you're going to stamp and want to trap ink for snowflakes, things like that. So it's going to dry and be translucent and frosted crystal. So it's going to give you that really fine, clear look for that one. I'm going to move right down here to some more distress. This is the clear rock candy. You're going to see me use this all season long on all the things. I like to pour this over the top of the snow text because the snow text is very opaque white, the gritty paste. But you pour this clear rock candy over the top. This is what's going to give you the shimmer of snow and ice and things like that, where this is going to give you that great texture. So I hope that that makes sense. Sometimes I even like to add a little bit of my liquid adhesive and pour even more of this over the top. Chef's kiss. Amazing. Okay, if you want a bigger, flakier snow, this is the Distress Mica Flakes, and this is big and chunky. So sometimes I'll pull this out for special projects when I want the big, chunky, snowy look for that. But Distress Mica Flakes, amazing. And then I've got some things that I've picked up, along the way. So this is just like that fake snowy stuff that you may like pour around. Let's say you have a beautiful gingerbread house in your kitchen and you have those little bags of snow that you find at the craft store or Walmart or wherever. And, I save I'm a hoarder, you guys. I save all the little things. And then this, I think that this at one time was a distress product, but it's like flocking. It's white and it's almost got like a fuzzy consistency. So you could lay down some glue or whatever, pour this over the top, and it's going to make it more like a velvet or a fuzzy look. Okay. Now let's slide on down here and let's get to ribbons. So I just keep all types of ribbons and things all year long. This roll of ribbon I have had for about 20 years, and you can see I'm almost out of it, but it's got this like eyelashy effect to the side, and we have this little iridescent sparkle to it. I love to add this to gift tags because it just makes it, kind of fun. It's a little bit quirky with the little eyelashy parts, and you see there's not even any price tags on it. It is that old, you guys. I've had it for years. I'm about to run out. I picked up 2 of this little red ticking ribbon in 2 different sizes. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I had to have it. It's so cute. I've got black and white check, and then we get into like the twines and things. So I've got a pink because we're doing lots of gingerbread, lots of little pinky things. I may add this on my tag that I'm doing tonight. got a good old red and white. It's time to replace this one. I have a different red and white that's a finer thread. Do you see the difference in size in those? And this one is more of a warm red, like an orangey red almost. So it depends on kind of like what type of project I'm doing, you know, depending on which little twine that I use. And I know all of you crafters have got like all kinds of things like this as well. This is red jute. And you can see it came on a big old roll. I'll have this for another 20 years, just like that roll, but very fine, as you can see here in my hand, very fine, easy to get in and out of the holes on gift tags and things like that. And it's a really pretty red that looks good even on your cards and everything. All right, so I've got some little pom-poms. Who knows where that came from? I've got some other red twine and some of my crinkle ribbon that I've got pulled out. Okay, now these little things, you may be saying like, Kelley, why in the world do you have these like little tree branch things? You can find these just about anywhere. They're used to, you know, hold ornaments on the tree or to attach big nice bows and ribbons like onto the branches of your tree, or maybe you have like a stairway banister or something like that and you don't want to use like zip ties and things like that. You can use these. I love to use these on gift tags as well. Let me see if I can pull out like this little one and I'll kind of show you if I can find where I have twisted it together. Oh, here we go. This is a little one. I'll take these little pieces like this, and it's just to add just a little bit of something. You know, this with a little twine on a little gift tag or something like that. And it just adds, you know, a special little touch. You know, whether I do, I probably wouldn't put it on this one with the bow, but, you know, it just adds a fun little piece of greenery. You can twist it up, and it's just cute. The crazy Kelley and her ideas. I know. Okay, let's move down and shift this way. All right. So these are the things that I have picked out in all of our crafty goodies, especially with the new release, that I have my eye on, especially for tags, like we were saying. Normally, I do like a tag series. We haven't done it this year. Maybe we could do a couple. But of course, we've got all of our embellishments that's going to match all of my pattern paper. So I've got the new pattern paper pulled out, gingerbread, and the North Pole stuck in here. And then I also pulled out some great basics for holiday, which is the pinstripes and polka dots holiday. But it's just great colors. And as you can see, it's going to pair well and blend well with these other paper pads as well. And this one is just a really good, like, basic with the stripes and the polka dots. All right, let me get everybody situated back here. All right, now, oh, and I've got my What's Cooking little papers in here too. All right, tags. So if you didn't want to cut a bunch of tags, or if I'm doing something that's big and I need a big project, I love these Ranger craft tags. I know you've probably seen Tim Holtz use these a lot, but they come in this like cream color and then also in craft. We do carry these at Honeybee. You can see there's a couple of different sizes of the cream, but if I'm going to do a big, nice, let's say a big tin of cookies or something like that, I may want something with a little more real estate. And instead of like reinventing the wheel and having to cut and do my own like big, huge tag, I just grab tags here and then I decorate them with all of our other goodies. Okay. All right. Everybody's doing good. Okay. Foam. Why in the world does Kelley have Christmassy color craft foam in her bin? This is because this is what I'm going to use as the layers of icing on my lovely layers cookies. Okay. So some of you probably saw that the other day. Let me see if I can pick out my card here without taking all of your time. And my little goodie bags. I believe right here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so all of these top layers, do you see how the little reindeer's top layer is a little bit more bulky, and Santa's beard and his hat, and the same with the little Christmas tree pieces? Those were all cut out of craft foam, and it's so cute. The dies cut it beautifully. It goes through this like butter, and it's so cute on there as because it looks like where you've like flooded on the icing and those fancy cookies, you know, that they have like on Pinterest and TikTok and all the things. But so cute to pull out the craft foam for especially the cookies. All right, I'm going to set that aside. All right, of course, I've got my gold embossing powder. This is my very favorite. It is the Brutus Monroe Gilded Embossing Powder. It's a beautiful gold, sets up beautifully. And then I pulled out like, this is my idea. And let's see here. Let's do like this little combo. Okay, so this was my idea behind like what I pulled out for down here is I'm always trying to think of things that I can not only use on my cards, but that it's also sized a little bit smaller for the gift tags because I'm a big tag girl at Christmas time. I love to create those. And so I have pulled out the little car because that is going to be precious on a tag. I have pulled out Dawn's Noel and Joy, this size right here on this stamp set, and then it has the little coordinating dies. That size right there is perfect for a gift tag. And then there's all the, you know, sending you joy, wishing you a joyous Noel. You can put in all those little things. And I also added this because it's a little bit more of that classic Christmas look. And so, you know, some gifts you want to look a little more classic and not as cutesy, like with the cookies and things, if that makes sense. Get in, you guys have to get in my brain here, okay? All right, and then I have the mini holiday florals because these flowers, perfect, again, for gift tags and things. Look at the size, like that poinsettia. And let's see what else we can buy. I know there's a pine cone on here, the greenery and things like that. Perfection. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is our little, I need to make a pile here. Let me get organized. Okay, this is our little add-on for the beach-bound little bus van thing, right? Well, these little presents and the little wreath, even the tree, Lisa told me that you guys were talking about how sweet that would be as like a little Grinch tree, like cocked over to the side. Perfect. There's a little North Pole sign. So especially I like the little stack of gifts and things. I think that would make a little sweet little embellishment on a tag. The little deer. The little deer, so cute. And it would be so sweet on, you know, even if I made a big tag, like one of those Ranger tags, and hung it from a little bottle of wine for a hostess gift, something like that. Put it on maybe a little fresh baked bread, all the things. This is a little stencil for the car, so I'm going to put him right up there. All right, these. I'm super excited about these. This is another one that is that classic Christmas look, right? So we've got the classic artwork here with the little candle, a little tree, little sizes, the little snow globe that you could put anything in. There's the little gingerbread, the poinsettia, any of this is like perfectly sized for gift tags. And you could even do, because this is that fabulous red rubber, so you could even do mass producing stamping and just stamp this in. Let's say you did like cream colored tags or craft colored tags and stamped this tree all in green, all in a really rich, deep green or something like that. Or you did some heat embossing or something like that and made them really shimmery and glimmery. But any of these are going to, especially with the wrapping paper and things that I've chosen, this is probably what I would reach for because I'm more of the like tartan plaid classic Christmas kind of gal. All right. Now this, I am stoked about this one. So, and I thought about it during the party the other night, actually, but this is precious by itself on a card. However, I'm thinking that this little guy here, and it even has the circle cut out, so it's already prepped to make a little tag. That with like a little, either the recipe or the Christmas cookies, enjoy. I love to give baking gifts during the holidays. That's normally what we do for like our friends and church friends and neighbors and things like all the people that maybe aren't part of your family, but you want to give them something. We usually bake something, Emily and I do. And so a nice stack of or tin of cookies or something like that, or a cute bag of cookies with this hanging on there, it's going to be perfect. All right. And then we get to the Christmas cookies. So Lovely Layers Christmas cookies. It's going to be precious on anything. I know Lisa is super excited to make some tags and things with the gingerbread girl and boy because she does gingerbread at her house and her family loves gingerbread. So super cute there. Again with the baking things. I'm like all about, maybe I'm hungry. Maybe that's it. But all of the little things that go with the Hoosier cabinet, and this is a couple, and I apologize. This is a couple that is sold out, but we've already reordered them. Okay. They were so popular. But, you know, the little gingerbread house, you could do a little gift that has, or a little tag that has like the little mixer and little bowls and the little cookies, or the gingerbread house, or there's the little, what do you call those little bundt cake that has the little icings and little Christmas pudding cakey things? That would be fun. All right. Last one is the fireplace add-on. So I know with the big fireplace, that is intimidating. But if you look at it and the little pieces, like a tag with like Santa's legs hanging down. There's a really sweet layering tree. There's the little gift bag. Even the little rocking chair is sweet, and you could put like a little pillow in there. There's all kinds of little ribbons and bows and all kinds of little things, a little garland. There's little Christmas lights. So all kinds of little things, little pieces to decorate your fireplace or your tags. So I hope that gives you guys some ideas. I hope that is helpful, maybe. Okay. All right, let's go down here now, and I'm going to put this off to the side. And now let's get crafty here. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is here, and we're going to create a gift tag with one of those little die sets, and it is the Sweet Little Rocking Horse. And I mentioned during the release party the other night that this would be sweet for baby gifts, and it's also super sweet like in front of that holiday fireplace, you know, as a little gift. So just ideas. Now, most of this I have cut out of the gingerbread paper pad. So if we look at the back, we've got the cute little candy canes and cookies and things. I am going to use this sweet little dot or polka dot here. So I've got everything cut. I've got all this done for our little rocking horse. And as you can see, he or she is going to be like this pinky red, the brown horse. We're going to put some tan mane and tail. And I am going to use our layering guide to put this little guy together. All right. So the base part I've done out of this like lipsticky red or pink paper. Now on the back side is pink. This comes from that What's Cooking paper pad, and I had scraps from putting all of my little Hoosier cabinet stuff together. So that's what we're going to use. You can see this layer that has all the little details in the horse. So you can see like the little muscles and things down his legs and on his little bum there, and so on and so forth. So this one is going to go on the top, and I'm just going to do some dot, dot, dot here. We don't need a ton of adhesive. And then that is going to layer right down there. Like so. And somehow I got glue all over my fingers. Okay, and you want to be able to see that second rocker back here that's on this other side. And then before we get too far, I'm going to add his little beigey colored mane and tail. Let's get some tweezers here. Yeah, I think this little horse, I think it's going to be sweet for, I want to make sure that I've got him or her all lined up here before I start adding other parts. I think this is going to be a sweet one for not only the holidays, but you know, sometimes baby things are hard. Baby gifts, gift tags, cards, all that stuff. And so I thought this is going to be perfect. Come on now, slide down there where you go. And then we're going to add the little tail. Right over the top. And then we're going to make sure we get the curl going on there correctly. And there's embossing and details to make it look like hair. And then I've got a pink cut out for the rocker that is nearest us here. And my kiddos, I don't know if you guys can hear them downstairs, they're carving pumpkins this evening, and they're having a grand old time. And every once in a while, I hear a little squeal, probably from digging the guts out of the pumpkins, because I cannot see my 11-year-old Sam like enjoying all the sliminess of that much. So that's probably what the squealing is if you hear strange noises coming from my house. Okay, now we're going to do the little saddle part. So this layers. And we can add that right here. Make sure we get it on the right part of its little back. And then I cut the actual little pad or the saddle part out of the green check paper that was in that gingerbread paper pad. And that goes right over the top. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. So cute. And then we've got the little bridle, and then we've got the little reins, and these are hooves that we'll put on in a minute. And then all of our little decorative pieces here. Okay, so I'm going to do this one first. And this one goes right on its little face. And it goes right about like so. Oh my goodness. Look how sweet that is. Now, are you getting my vision for babies and baby gifts? Like not necessarily, does it have to be used at Christmas time? I think it's so sweet. Okay, and this one is going to go right along its neck. Like so. And let me use my tweezers to kind of get that into place. I'm going to hold it down for just a second. Oh my goodness. So precious, so adorable. Yeah, you could do pink or blue. You could do like a little star pattern here and make it like a little boy's card with like a little cowboy horse and with red rockers and red reins. I mean, really, you could just go nuts doing it for a boy or a girl, or red and green for Christmas or whatever. Okay, I'm going to knock out the little hooves, and I did them in the same color as the hair. So I'm going to do just little bitty bits here, and then we're going to add 1, 2, oops, job hazard with glue all over my fingers. Glue, snow tex, everything. Okay, we've got 1 little hoof right there. Oh my gosh. I wasn't sure about the cream colored little hoofs. I almost did them a dark brown, but now I'm glad that I did them the cream like the hair, because I think it adds to the kind of sweetness and softness of this little guy. And then we've got that one. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Okay, and then we've got this one, and we've got that one. So I'm going to add those out, and they go right here. So I'm going to add a little dab and a little dab, and then let's pick up and we'll just lay it down. No, you know what? I want them pink. So I'm going to flip them over this way. And this is like the little screws or little rivets or something where this little guy has been built. And then let's flip this one over. I'm going to pop it out. And I'm going to add, oh, that one's got a good bit of glue on it right there. And I'm just going to slide it around with my tweezers and then hold it down. Very sweet. Very, very cute. Okay. Now these little pieces. Now this one is the same as this guy. So I wanted it in different colors. So I cut it again. And then I'm going to knock these out right on my sticky mat. And that's just a little tip. For those of you that have these nice waffle flower sticky mats, if you'll lay your dies down, and this may be like, duh, Kelly, we already knew that. If you'll lay your dies down and poke your die pick through the little release holes, they stick onto your mat, so you don't lose, you know, your teeny tiny little pieces like that. That's what I try to do, because I'm a die piece loser. They go everywhere. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of glue right there and right there. And we're going to add that little guy. Come on. Need to get some alcohol, I think, after the ends of my tweezers, because they are as sticky as my fingers right now. But I stick my tweezers into everything. Embossing powder, glue, all the little things. Now, this is his little eye, and it's pink. Do we do a pink eyeball? Do you guys think? Is that? I think it's good with a pink eyeball. We're just going to go with pink. So I'm going to add it just a little dab, and that's too much of a dab. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of that, and then I'm going to place his little eye. But normally, with all of our little animals and birds and critters, normally I would not do the little die eye, and maybe this is me telling off on myself. Normally I will grab my glaze, the black glaze pen like this, and I'll do the eye like that. Sometimes it's easier for me to do that than to both keep up with and stick down the little eyeballs. And it adds a little pizzazz, I think, because that glaze pen is like a slick, it dries like shiny, and then it also dries almost like embossing powder dries, where it's a little bit raised. And so it gives you that like a little tiny bit of dimension, just a hair, not a ton, but just a hair. And so I like to do that. Tweezers. And I've got the little reinforcer cut. And I'm just going to add some little dabs here. And then dab, 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 dab. And then we'll place that down. And then I did a white backside of the same tag. This is our freebie tag die from this release. Okay, and then I'm going to pick our little rocking horse out. When my daughter, who's now almost 21, she'll be 21 in like a week or so. When she was little, see how sweet that's going to be? She had a rocking horse, or those horses. Do you guys remember the little horses, how they make them now with the springs on them? And they like could bounce them across the floor. Do you guys remember those? Or have you seen those? Well, she had one of those. And she named it, she was little tiny, named it Runner. Her horse was named Runner. And she would literally like bounce that thing across the living room when she was little. And it was so loud, the springs on it, but we didn't care. We didn't care, right? Okay, this is going to go like right in here. And I'm going to pull that off. So I popped him up just a little bit. See how sweet that is? I think I might have to save this for like a little birthday gift or something, because that is precious. And even these colors, even though they came out of that gingerbread pad, oh, they are yummy for like a little gift. Okay, I gotta dig through my handy dandy little thing over here. And let's decide, do we think, I don't think now that I want red twine on that. I think I might go all pink and do the pink twine, because look at that. I think I've got to do pink. All right, so I'm going to cut some of this off. And I'm going to do like so, and then try to poke it in here with my big old fat fingers. Got big old hands. And I know some of you are anxiously awaiting the event information. I've gotten emails about it. Lisa can tell you in the comments. That is going to be released the end of this week, I believe. So be on the lookout for that. And I know Lisa will send a newsletter. But look at that. Isn't she sweet? Or he sweet? So cute. What do you think for and that for a baby gift as well, like a baby shower gift? That's dang cute. So darn cute. And then if you're going to like a little boy's, if you know it's going to be a baby boy, maybe the little car would be super cute. And it's got the little fire engine stencil or the little police car or little things. And this for a boy, I think I need to do one that makes it look like a little cowboy on there. So cute. I bet I could even fashion like a little bandana to go around the horse's neck. I may have to try that someday. Okay. All right. So cute. I hope. Hey, Betsy. Hello. Love this for a baby gift. I know. I think it's precious too. So cute. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I hope you enjoyed getting a little sneak peek into my messy little bins and Kelley's crazy brain with all of the glitter and the twine and all the little things. I hope that helps you out. And I had fun seeing the little old-fashioned rocking horse. It is precious. Fun with tags. Yes. All right. Lisa, it is time to do our giveaway this evening. Let's see here. Who was that? Thank you, Lisa GK. Love the tray. Yes, go find a tray around your house. I stole that one from my husband. That's like the grill tray that he takes all his tools outside with. I stole it from him and I filled it with pretty things. And then we're going to have Lisa do the giveaway. Good to talk with you all. Yes. Oh, let's see here. I need to find, let's see. I don't know how to say her name, but it's pretty. Lorraine, maybe? Shannon, you are, what is the waffle flower? Thank you, Lisa. She knows I don't see. All right, Shannon, you are the winner. So Shannon, if you will email me at customercare@honeybeestamps.com. And then what size is the waffle flower mat? This is the one that is perfect for, let's go here. For those of you, let's go here. Wanting one for maybe a mini Misty or something like that. It is 6 long and like 4 3/4 wide by 6 long. So it's the perfect size to keep on your desk. And another little just tidbit tip for you guys, if you get one of these, keep the backer on it because it allows you to kind of slide it around on your desk. And you probably noticed me being able to like maneuver it around. If you peel the backer off, it's going to stick, because that's the nature of it, to everything. So I recommend, from lots of trial and error, believe me, just to leave your backer on there, on the back side of it, and then you can slide it and move it around. It makes it so much easier to craft with. Okay? All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you will join me coming up next week. Be on the lookout for reminders and things like that. I know the girls in the warehouse are working amazingly hard getting all of your orders out. So thank you for your patience with that. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.